the pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, do tell. You hell, two worlds collide, make tell, make why, create a family all by choice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Eric Sogard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Holt takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Eovaldi, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it. Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A ball and a strike now. Guerrero, base runner at first with one out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Another throw over, being especially careful here. Runner at first here, one man out. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Toronto. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Matt Shoemaker will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split finger's his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses on the splitter.
Number 21.
Alan Henson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 1, Alan.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Hanson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk coming on. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-1. This catches the inside corner for strike two. Three balls and two strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Runner at first here, one man out. Count remains full.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Mookie Betts. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Grichuk is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ready with the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Red Sox turned away in the first. We played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Rendell Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with the chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
So digging in now, Freddie Galvis. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now. Danny Jansen waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Down the third baseline. Drury gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Brock Holt now.
The first baseman.
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs, and 11 RBIs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now it's a play, Christian Vasquez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hernandez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We played 2, and it's 1-0 Boston. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, number 21, Luke Maile.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat.
And it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. Popped up. Nunez is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So one away in the Toronto third. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
For the Red Sox,
thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. The 2-0 on the way. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning.
50,
that was a pretty good at bat. And that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak there.
First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Digging in, Mookie Betts flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
First delivery to him on the way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie, is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
To third. Drury has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the first pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 1.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's Randal Grichuk as he'll take a look at ball one. Hernandez at second with 2 down. That's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Nunez takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Misses, ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the inner 3rd, taken for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Runner goes for second. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and he misses it. Bradley is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He waits. Now the pitch. In there for strike one.
0-1.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Holt comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So striding forward now, Luke Maile. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A bouncer up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Shoemaker comes set, and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2-1 now to Mookie. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Sogard is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's Eric Sogard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Joe Biagini is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's 2 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter,
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ball one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
In now, Brock Holt, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1 pitch in the air out to left. Henson on the move. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there. But, man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Past history with Joe Biagini, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down, a base hit. And good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Henson. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox 4, the Jays nothing. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nunez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Randal Grichuk. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's J.D. Martinez. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martinez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that misses, ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hansen will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
The pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Set to deal on 2-2. This is pulled into right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there.
Now
he was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Junior.
David Phelps will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Nope. Ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The Red Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air now out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 down.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping up now, Danny Jansen. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Holt has room in foul territory. 2 gone. In now, Luke Maile, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-0 count, the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Brock Holt. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The first baseman, Brock Holt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Drury in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vázquez.
Stepping in, Christian Vázquez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brandon Workman.
Into the box, Brandon Drury. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Now here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. One and two now. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. High and deep to right center. He's around first, heading for two. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Eric Sogard as he sends it on the ground to first. Holt scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Number 27.
So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that misses 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Next to bat for Toronto, Alan Hansen. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Drury at third with two away. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Still a ball and two strikes. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox break out the Bruins at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a three-game home series. breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Bo Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nate Eovaldi earns win number 7 on the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
They look for my partners, we locate bitch. My mind, they know they like
Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you